Hey, what's going on? This is Sunshine.
And E.
Hey, what time is it?
It's story time, of
That's right.
course.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we're back. Of course. We're always going to come back.
That's right.
We always want you guys to come back too. More story time. I don't know what we're doing.
Listen, what we're doing, we had to kind of revisit this. This one is kind of a spin-off of one of the other story times. And I'm going to explain why. What we had, and y'all can go back, I forgot what we titled it, but it was about going to prison for 90 days for $1 million. Would you be willing to do that? So I thought we'd come back with something else because for some people that was really, really, a real stretch for them to do. I mean, it was kind of the middle ground. So we're going to give you a middle ground on this one. But before I get started and get this question now, do me a favor. Please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, share, comment below. But here's we're going to change it up a little bit for you guys. Here's the situation. You get pulled over by a cop in a school zone. And I only use school zone because I got pulled over in tickets in the school zone. And those tickets are a lot higher. Now, it was years ago, and it was only it was $250. Take that only out. That's a lot of money. And so, but this was a while back, so it's probably more than that now. School zone, school zone and construction zones, they always kind of get up a little higher. So, here's the scenario. Let's say that happens to you. Would you be willing, in lieu of paying the $250, give up a constant, I guess that's the best way of putting it, 48 hours. I was going to say 2 days, but 48 hours. They have to be consistent. You don't get hour here, hour here. It's not like community service. Spend 48 hours in jail. Not prison, jail. So you're going to have your own little luxury room. You're going to get you what? So they say, so that's 6 meals you're going to get because you've been there for 2 days.
6 meals?
Yeah.
They get 6 meals?
Don't you get 3 a day? They don't give you 3 a day? I don't know. I've never been to jail.
You said 6.
I know because 48 hours is 2 days. So
okay.
So, and you're going to get plenty of rest probably. But in lieu of those 250, you can pick the time that you start, but you got to add 48 hours there. So if you want to do a weekend, you want to do during the week or whatever, you get the freedom to do whatever. It's all about freedom. Eliminate that freedom for 48 hours, you don't have to pay the ticket. So this is a little less harsh than going to prison with hardened criminals, and have to protect your mind and your body. So it's a little bit different. This is all about not having the freedom to do or roam like you want to for 48 consistent hours. So I'm going to bring it over to you and say, what would you do in that situation? Are you paying the $250, or in lieu of that $250, you're going to take the time?
Because I don't want no part of. Okay, so what about a record? Is it gonna go on your driver's record?
This is like what's called. You pay the fine. It's not gonna be you pay the fine. I guess you still could be a little thing on your, but it's not gonna be like it's the criminal because it's not none of that stuff. It's just all you're giving up. The only negative thing is you've given 48 hours of your life or your time that you can't get back, and it's now gone. But at the end, you're still $250 richer. What do you say?
So do I have vacation time at work if I have to do it during the week? Or
it's one of those things is you figure it out. You let us know when you're going to start, and we're going to tell you when it's going to end. 48 hours later. So that's up to you when you start and how you work that out. That's not our concern because once you get locked up, you stay locked up for 48 hours. So that other stuff you have to figure out yourself. Which is a good thing. Those are things you got to consider. So somebody might say, I only got 2 days left for the vacation. I'm about to go somewhere on the weekend, this and that and other.
No, I have no vacation left.
I'm just saying, so maybe you put in a situation you got to cough up to $250. So I'm just saying, whatever scenario you want to add to it is fine. All we want to know, are you willing to give up your time for the $250?
I guess I'll just pay the fine. I don't want to see no part of it inside of any jail. I just don't. I don't know.
That's a luxury suite. You remember that? Say that part? Okay.
You think they have luxury suites in there anyway? Because you won't have no cell phone.
That might be a good thing.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying. No social media. Okay, you might have somebody. So, I mean, and what if there is somebody I don't know, that's in the middle part of, I guess they would seprate them, I guess.
No, you get your
Listen, you don't even know what I'm getting ready to say.
Okay.
We're in there with a real criminal, you know, but I guess they would have it separated. I mean, you're not going to stay in the cell for 48 hours, are you? Going to get out and stretch or whatever?
You can stretch in the cell. Ain't that small. You can get your stretch on there.
I'm paying the fine.
You paying the fine. Another more money for the man, you know. That's all right. It's probably go for the city that you take it. It's paid for the other people that don't pay the fine. They go to jail. They got to pay for the food and all that. But me, it's not even a question, man. It's not a question of boom, boom, boom. I'm ready. I'm doing the 48 hours. I'm gonna get my food. I'm gonna get plenty of rest. But this is what I'll do. I'll pick the day that I want, and I'm gonna stay up for like 2 days straight. So when I'm there, I'm tired. Give me something to eat. Boom, I'm knocked out for like 12, 13. So I done got a quarter of it done and don't even know it. Once I get up, then I'll muscle through the rest, maybe do a little exercise and whatever, just kind of keep my mind, but be doing a lot of resting. But there's no question that for me at all. Most people have more time than money. So here I'm going to trade my money in for time and say I would easily do it. Like I said, I can understand. I don't want no record or anything like that. And since I don't have to worry about anything like the situation in prison, it's just basically giving up my time. I'd rather do that than community service. Because you give up your time, but then you got to work. And so if I could just give up my time, you're going to feed me these 2 days, I'm going to get a lot of rest, and I'm going to be up and ready and full of energy at the end of the 48 hours. There's not even a question in my mind that I'm going for the 48 hours. It's not even anything to think about. Matter of fact, I think I did go to court one time, as I said, is there anything you can do in lieu of? I was thinking that they might say community service or something, but he said, no, you got to pay the fine. It wasn't that fine. It was another one I had. But they didn't want to go with that because I'm like, hey, man, if I can offer something else instead of paying this money, I'm willing to do that. But so I'm going with the time. She's going with the money. Money. But they say time is money. So I guess it's an equal trade-off. So you just come and pick me up when when I go in, just be at that, pick me up 48 hours because I want to put my car. They may charge for parking if I park outside. you get that money back anyways. So, but yeah, y'all let us know what you do. We wanted to lighten up a little bit because she went a little hard with the prison, for 90 days and you can't tell nobody why you're there and you got to fight your way through and deal with the people so she went through all that. So we said we're gonna lighten up. Of course, that was $1.5 million. I think it was $1 million.
It was $1 million.
$1 million. I mean, some people was like, forget that 250. They're going for the $1 million. But some people is this maybe give them a little lighter go at it. So that was a little rough on some folks. They couldn't handle this tough thing from them. It wasn't no decision for them to make. But for me, I'm going there. But y'all let us know what y'all do. And
let us know.
Before we get out of here, do us a favor. Please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, also share, and comment below. And I do believe that's it.
Yeah, that's it. Thanks for following Sunshine and E.